coach Damien Hardwick expects Richmond will pay a price for two hard-fought AFL wins in quick succession. The reigning premiers backed up from last Tuesday's Anzac Eve win over Melbourne with a clash against Collingwood that was a lot tighter than the 43-point margin suggests. While the Magpies suffered the casualties, key forward Ben Reid has an Achilles problem and James Aish damaged his left knee. Hardwick said Richmond will also have to nurse their players in the next few days. This week is okay, because the guys recover pretty quickly. Hardwick said, next week is when we'll start to see the damage from the encounter, so to speak. We've had two really tough games, so we'll nurse our boys through. The great thing about our footy club, they play a tough brand of footy, our boys, so they're used to it. Richmond and Collingwood have a week to recover. The Tigers host Fremantle at their MCG Fortress next Sunday and the Magpies will be away against Brisbane. Magpies coach Nathan Buckley was worried post-match about Reid, who has had a shocking run with soft tissue injuries. It's an Achilles injury of some sort and I don't like the sound of that, Buckley said. Aish has a PCL injury in his left knee and, like Reid, probably is out of action for several weeks. R.C. Moore and Taylor Adams were close to returning on Sunday, while Buckley added they could call on Daniel Wells if necessary. Alex Fasolo also has impressed with his VFL form, but Jamie Elliott is still a couple of weeks away from being available. But there was plenty to like about Collingwood's effort against Richmond, despite the loss, and Buckley said Sunday was encouraging. He added Collingwood let themselves down in the last 40 minutes of the match. Their day was personified by ruckman Brodie Grundy and Mason Cox, who had excellent starts against Richmond and faded after half-time. Grundy is made of the right stuff. Ruckmen are coming up against Brodie now and setting themselves for him, Buckley said. It was probably more Coxie just dropping his guard a little, or not being able to execute some of things. He was early. Buckley was pleased with debutant Flynn Appleby and fellow inclusions Chris Mayne and Jared Blair, saying for the most part they took care of their roles.